I need to fix my intro video. Okay, so how do you go? Let me go back to settings. What's this? Invite guests to the studio. Yep, I've got the. You're into the studio, so how do you do it from your end? How do you add your YouTube channel? Because it's in there somewhere.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be.
I added your YouTube channel already, so you know. We already have it set. I think it's the channel ID is UC4XZ, something like that. There is a channel ID for that. I still need like a YouTube API key. I don't know. It goes to Google Console.
Permissions, no. Channel. Advanced settings.
Maybe it could be anyone's API key. Maybe even my API key, since I'm basically calling your endpoint. So let me just try that.
It's not in settings. Let's see, and I'm pretty sure on this side of it, if I do it this way, get shareable link, brainstorm video ideas, no restrictions, excellent connection, but where the channel live settings, channel level settings. Live one selected, more actions. Let's see what kind of actions we got. No. No.
Yeah, I was able to get mine.
Connect your encoder to go live. Stream URL. But that's not the live one. See, and this is what I think you need to stream URL. But it's not necessarily an API key.
I got the API key, don't worry.
Then the only other thing you would need, I would think, would be a stream URL. That's what I've been trying to find, is the stream URL, because I'm pretty sure OBS, when I was using OBS Studio to go live on YouTube, you had to come to YouTube Studio, set up the live, and then take the stream URL and go put it in the settings in OBS. And then you could run your YouTube live stream through OBS and get all the little bells and whistles, you know.
Yeah.
But you had to copy paste the stream URL to get it to work.
I got my API key now. I want to try to use it. Let me put it on then. 1 second.
Did you get it from your YouTube channel?
No, from my Google console.
Oh, so you already had a Google console?
Yeah, but I didn't pay for it.
I need more coffee. $64 gigabytes of RAM. That's bullshit. Morning, sis. I got a water in there because I looked at all the Monster flavors and didn't think you'd want any of them. Oh, we got people in the comments. Wanda, test 1 2, test 1 2. At the Trotman show. Yeah, it's working. Thanks for the feedback. We're trying to get it to stream to a website because
Yes, sir.
Builders Cove is now sponsored by the Lonely Bit, and we're trying to get it to stream from the Lonely Bit website when we go live. So that's what we're testing. Really just hanging out, degenning, trying to get stuff going on. Yeah, Mr. Shitty on Twitter. Yes. That's the handle up there, and it's it's Mr. Shitty.sats on YouTube, I believe. I should probably try to fix that. That'd be something to fix because I think on the channel side it says Mr. Shitty.sats. But that's from back in the early ordinal days. Because I did the name inscription and got Mr. Shitty.sats. But when I tried to put the YouTube name like that, they didn't allow the dot. So I had to write out dot. It's kind of how it went down. But thanks for rolling up. Thanks for rolling up. No use case. No use doc. Love it. Love it. Middle of the night. Well, glad you're up and shouting out. Appreciate you rolling up just for the test. Trying to really lay the foundation to something here that might just be a good time for the next little while. Seems to be shaping up that way. But yeah, and if anybody knows where to get, like 128 gigabytes of RAM for like free, free's a real good price. And I'm a little hung up. I've only got 32 gigabyte of RAM and I need a minimum of 64. So I need like 4 16 gigabyte sticks, DDR4. Yeah, see, I get it. It's the same here. Fully invested. Can't sell in a bear market. But that is what it is. And needless to say, with all the AI, that's really the driving factor behind the RAM. So does that mean that's going to be bullshit? I got to order RAM sticks. I could sell all my fractal I got staked, but I don't want to do that. What the hell am I talking about? I'm not for sure how much into Bitcoin or fractal Bitcoin, which is what we're talking about. But I'm wanting to run under their new FIP 101 indexer nodes can now start earning block rewards. Something to that effect. I kind of know the details, but it's confusing. You bought so much sick shit coins. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I got more tokens than you can shake a stick at that are worth absolutely zero. And to be honest, I probably owe somebody for them. But been in crypto since March 2019. I believe it was something to that effect. The Dogecoin run up November. November was the peak, and I got in it. So I seen the bull run just really ramp up and got hooked, and then went through a bear market, and then seen a bull run. And I'm now in my second bear market. I'm trying to make this shit proper so I get it this time. With your bro, Space Monkey. Right on. Probably. Well, glad you rolled up. Really am. Give a follow if you don't mind. Thumbs up. All that. Just for testing. And we're hung up on an API key that I need to be able to get from my YouTube. I go mad. I ain't nothing the matter with a little going mad every now and then. Okay, let's what do we got going? Did you ever get anything to happen from the website? Do I need to go check the website?
No, for me, wait. I'm trying to do it myself from my side.
Right on. But yeah, that's what we're testing is trying to. I use StreamYard to go live from X and YouTube at the same time, and so now we're trying to get it to stream to a website also. So we'll be live on X, live on YouTube, and live on thelonelybit.org. Where are we trying to get in that? Where we're trying to get to?
Yes.
I thought so. And Lonely Bits put a lot of work into the front end of that. You should really check it out. It's popping. It really is for a website. I don't go to a bunch of them. I don't know. I guess you do really, but it's noise. But the color scheme's really. I dig it. It's smooth. The UI. Using all them big terms. When someone will bad me, I'll answer. We'll fractal you. But yeah, then I want to run an indexing node. I've run a Bitcoin core node for a while, and I haven't turned it back on since I jammed everything into one PC. I bought a SSD, a 4 terabyte SSD, so I'd have enough disk space. But now I don't have enough RAM. and barely got enough CPU. But it's a 4-year-old gamer, and like you said, really in a couple of years you're falling behind. I ordinal wisely, no fractal surprise me. I get it. I like experimenting on fractal. It's dirt cheap. We inscribed, Lonely Bit inscribed, took my idea and in record time inscribed an AI model on. We started with Olama. When Olama was the first one, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
first fully on chain, 12,000 inscriptions plus 12,000 plus inscriptions, and we did it on Fractal, and it was what, 15, 16 Fractal, so $8, $10 worth, and to do it on Bitcoin, which it's Bitcoin native, fully compatible. You can literally copy paste the code and go inscribe it straight onto Bitcoin.
There
But
we
it's
go,
gonna
sir. It's there. You can go on the
right.
lonelybit.org. It does not load up yet, but maybe I should refresh.
Here, let me. I'll share the screen so
Yeah,
they can
go for
see
it.
what. So they can see what we're trying to do. Share, add to stage, and this is where we're trying to get to. And it links to all the stuff. This I was just talking about the AI. I put some stuff in testnet. Yeah, we've done some stuff on Signet, and I've used testnet. Fractal started as a testnet, but who goes there? Not a whole bunch of people, and I don't know why. Uh, but anyhow,
We are there.
yeah, we're there. We're cooking. We're shipping AI models fully on chain. Boom, baby. Looky there. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Outstanding work, sir, as per usual. So yeah, you can check it out on the website too. Pretty stinking cool. Pretty stinking cool.
I'll be launching some new updates soon, and some new events will be coming right up.
Yeah, yeah. I need to get back to the Patoshi world, and I still got Patoshi Punks to give away and EBE 1001s,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the next two levels. You made with AI? I ain't. AI is a tool, but no, there's a lot of there's a lot of hard work there. Also, without a doubt. But yeah, if you don't use AI to help you code these days, you're falling behind. Hope you have a good night at work, sis. Man, it's Friday, ain't it?
Friday part one.
Yeah.
Friday. Oh, you got to work tomorrow
Monday,
night.
Friday,
All right, in the morning, leave me a note, set an alarm or something. Did you get a pack?
Yeah.
I love you with all my heart.
Love you with all mine.
I hope you have a good night at work.
Super fantastic fun time.
Right on. Cocaine and hooker time, guys. No. That was early. That was early. Did you hear? She said, woohoo. Okay. All right. That means it's time to roll a joint.
Yeah, I'm rolling what I got left, actually. Can't call it a joint, but but probably gonna bounce off a bit in a bit.
Right on. That's cool. I get it.
My head is bouncing.
I'm sure, man. I feel for you. I promise. I know it ain't no fun. I know it ain't no fun.
No, we laugh it out anyways. That's how we deal.
Yep. I got a work project that I'm gonna try to. But I still, well, if I ain't got no RAM, there ain't no sense in me spinning cursor up, is there?
There isn't. That's the problem. That's why. That's why.
I
I,
gotta.
I was
I
like, let
can't.
me just run Cursor so you don't have to run it. And then I was like, oh shit. And that's how I.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker right there. It really is.
Uh, I wouldn't call it a deal breaker because we're the ones who keep shitting on Frackle's data. We're gonna be indexing our own data, aren't we?
Right, true that.
So yeah, that's what I love about it. We're actually contributing to the network. I would have loved if that's actually on Bitcoin because it really kind of like fixes the problem with everybody having to run and have the data on their side. Maybe we can classify and specialize who gets to index the data and keep the data of ordinals in their computers and who does not want to do that. So therefore, those who do not support ordinals can still run normal nodes, while those who support ordinals can run this kind of nodes like fractals,
Right.
which is yeah, standalone. You run this by yourself. It's even incentivized in the fractal side with fractal.
600. I can.
I
How
mean, that's
much
why
more?
fractal is set to it right now. I think yeah, for ordinal oriented instance.
PC4. That's only 266 megahertz, man. 64 gig. It's 2 by 32 at 3200 megahertz. Now we're talking. That's laptop memory. I need to specify 16 gigabyte DDR4.
Taking some pictures so we can use later of the setup there. We got a few things up to set up more on that website, including Nexenbit as soon as we launch it. Guess we set back on the pool side and go back actually to the P2P matching and stay as as it could be.
2 by 32. So plain Jane 435. $514. Mm. I don't. I'd have to sell all my Bitcoin.
Mm-mm.
I'd have to sell all. I can't. What else can I sell? Bitmaps. I got a bunch of bitmaps. Those are only $8 a piece. Got some Orty mutants. Man, if I could get a little bit out of my 1 grail Orty mutant. And see, and I think it was only 7 when I went. I don't remember if I chose 64 gig of RAM or not, but it was only like $750, and I upgraded my motherboard, my CPU, and my RAM to DDR5 to a right. No, it was an Intel i9. I think was the way I went. But tried to get it to where I could still use some of my hardware, but be set up for next gen stuff, or at least next gen to me. What am I gonna do there? I gotta. Oh, like meat teak. Again, thanks Wanda for rolling up. Appreciate it. But we're gonna commence to smoking and probably be on. I don't know. Are we done, dude? Or for the moment you said you were calling it a little early because yeah, I get it. You too, Dakish. So I understand totally. We got that to work. We accomplished that mission.
Yeah.
We realized I need to come up with about $500 with a quickness. And technically, though, early on, I think you borderline make some of that back, maybe.
No, I thought about the same thing. Sorry.
But it's almost an investment. If you spin it up, you're liable to make that back. That'd be 1,000 fractal. That ain't that hard to add up to.
Yeah.
When you start looking at the staking incentives and the chances of getting a block. So.
Yeah, well, at least I think we get to get only the RAM. I think I have to get all the pieces. Still have to get it all. The rig and all.
Right. And see, that's a pretty good price, but that makes me wonder about its quality. But that's only 2400 megahertz too. That's slow. What do you want, kid? Cheese and crackers. Yes, sir. How may I help you? And you're live on YouTube, just so you know. Not really. They can't hear you, but they can hear me. Fair enough. What you got? Yeah. 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 Right. No, I get that. All right. So if the saw blade ran a bigger square, would it fix anything?
Mr. Shit, I'll be rugged.
Right. Hold on, Matthew.
Yeah, man, I'll be going to sleep, man. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. Wanda, thanks for rolling up. Crack the
My
lonely
pleasure.
bit. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you so much for yours as well.
But we're gonna rug the test, so we'll catch you all later. And Lonely Bit's gonna get some rest and hopefully feel better. And I might go find another. I got to talk to Matthew for a minute and try to fix
Go for
something.
it,
So
man. Thank you
we'll
so
catch
much.
y'all. Yeah, peace.
See you.